B3, what up? We are live. What's going on, B3? Let me know if you can hear me, see me, if you're in here. Live now. Yeah, let me know if you're in here. We got the third quarter 2025 Customer Appreciation Free Break. So if you are in here, let me know. Say what's up. And we'll get started. This is going to be a fun one. Lots of mix on this. I'm excited for this one. Lots of variety. Rosas! What's up, kid? Oh, dang. Been a hot minute. What's up? I have not seen that name in too long. You know, it's funny, I was thinking about you the other day. I actually sent you a message just to see, how you were doing, how your cousin was doing. Funny, man. Funny to see you pop up. That's awesome. Good to hear from you, bro. All right, here we go, B3. We've got the third quarter 2025 Customer Appreciation Free Break. This is break 435. List of ownership. We got Brandon Kinn on the Cardinals, Gravedigger Brian Graves on the Falcons, Joe Desky on the Ravens, Big Cat Bradford on the Bills. We got Matt Leo Grand on the Panthers, Harlan Benner on the Bears, Mike Haralambis on the Bengals. We got Mr. Larissa on the Brownies, Stanton Griggs on the Cowgirls, Travis Clavin on the Broncos, Joe Lurch on the Lions, Nick Sirianni on the Packers, Mr. Michael Buchholz on the Texans. You got Fat Uncle Breaks, Corey Markle in on the Colts, Wayne Mowry on the Jags, and Travis Hammonds on KC. Jamie O'Hara on the Raiders, Tim Jones on the Chargers. We got Adam Light in on the Rams, Strictly Business, Jack Strickler on the Dolphins, Mr. Vanover on the Vikings, Matty V, B3 on the Patriots. We got Joe Barone on the Saints, Goody on the Giants, Storm Martin in on the Jets. We got Nikki Black on the Eagles, Jacob DeLong on the Steelers, Charles Wiley Oxendine on San Fran. We got Mateo of LFG Rips on Seattle. Then you got Robert Avisha in on the Buccaneers, Jeff Kalages on the Titans, and Benny Lamp rounding it out on the Washington Commanders / Redskins / football team, depending on the year and the picture on the card. Now, we've got boxes from 2021 straight up to 2025, so tons of variety. You'll definitely see some that say Commanders, some that say Washington football team, some that say Redskins, so it'll be cool. All right, what are we breaking today? Well, we've got the 2022 Donruss Walgreens blister. They call them MJ Holdings like blister packs. 2 packs in there plus some cards. Little, bonus small appetizer to get us started. We also have 2023 Select hanger. That is the CJ Stroud year. 2022 is the Pickett year. Kenny Pickett and who else was in that draft? Brock Purdy. Speaking of Brock Purdy, you got 2022 on the Chronicles blaster. This is the Purdy Sauce Hutchinson rookie year. We got 2021 Leaf Draft, 2 autographs guaranteed in this one. This was T-Law, Mac Jones, Milfson, the throwback year. That's going back a little ways. 2 autos guaranteed. You can get a Mac Jones out of there. We've pulled one. Don't really get on Messenger. Been a minute. Start jumping on Facebook. Really glad to see you. Heck yeah, dude, man. I hope your holiday season was good, man. Your Thanksgiving. And, hey, dude, it's football season, I mean, you and I are kind of in a similar position. Unfortunately, our teams are hurting right now. We're hurting. We're already looking to next year, bro. Sad, sad, sad. All right, we got 2021 on the Select Blaster as well. That's the T-Law year. Um, and hey, Mac Jones looked pretty good for San Fran this year. 2022 Select, that is Pickett and Purdy. Looking for Zebras. What else we got? 2024 Gems of the Game. You can hit the Jordan Love slab, CJ Stroud slab, Brock Purdy. Look at that. That'd be friggin' sick. We have pulled the card on the cover of the box before, so I know it's possible. We've done it. You got the Joey B tin, Prism tin, 2022 Prism, Optic, 2021 Optic, and then 2022 Select Draft Picks. Zebra's possible in Select. You got Downtowns possible in the Optic, and then in the Prism, you're looking for the checkerboards and the retail red and blue super short prints. Funny that we got Burrow. We pulled his a rookie auto of his last break, number to 25 for Mike Haralambis. Mikey also on the Bengals again tonight, so that's kind of crazy. 2024 on the Prism Mega. You're looking for autographs, which are possible. This is the Jaden Daniels rookie class, Caleb. So Bo Nix, JJ, and Penix. So big possibilities out of the Mega. And then last but not least, you got the 2025 Hobby featured in this freebie. It is 4 autos guaranteed, 200 cards. You're looking for 10 numbered mystery rookies, next era NIL auto inserts, ultra rare intergalactic, and Showtime inserts. So we haven't opened score yet, but I got a pretty good deal on this box. I figured we'd do it for the freebie because there's 4 autos, gives some extra hits, and yeah, see how it goes. So there we go, B3. That is the rundown. We are getting started. Good luck, B3. Good luck. Actually, let me post the link too in the comment section of the break, because I did not do that yet. But last free break, I don't think many people actually tuned in to watch. It was too late, so they just missed it, and I guess watched the recap or rewatched it the next day. But you know, during the week, this is the easiest time to go is later. So where did I post? There it is. Okay, let me get the link. Copy. And then we'll paste it in the comments. Live now. B3. Well, that is not what I wanted to paste. I know what I gotta do. I gotta go here. I gotta go here. Share. Boom. Alright. And then select all, cut, and then paste. Perfect. Alright. Took me a minute to figure it out, but I did it. Good. Alright, here we go. Let's get started. So we're going to start with the 2022 Donruss Blister. This is the last one we have of these. And when they put these out, people were getting some pretty cool hits out of them. So we got a few. Oh, K9 on the rookie right off the rip. There you go. Seattle, little Kenneth Walker for Mateo on the rook. Then you got Marvin Jones and Matt Stafford on the base. Start with the Sage pack. Sage High Series. Alright. You got Logan Bonner on the rook. Michael Wilson, he's having a pretty decent year this year. Not bad. Devon Achane on the green parallel. Wilson going to the Cardinals. That is Brandon Kinn. Devon Achan going out to Miami and Jack Strickler. You got Malik Knowles, Emmanuel Forbes. I believe he's still playing. I forget. He was drafted by Washington, but I forget where he's at now. Christian Isian. Jake Hayner. That's a Saints hit for Joe Barone on the green next level. Then you got Ronnie Hickman and Chase Brown. That's a running back. Chase Brown, the Bengals. Going out to Mike Haralambis. Not bad. Not bad. Sage is always a little tough. You get, you know, a bunch of rookies, but hard to get a decent hit at a Sage. They do have autos. It's just rare. Unless you buy the hobby boxes where they're guaranteed, but in this stuff, very rare. Nice canine, though. We'll take that. All right, let's go to the Donruss. We can now move this base over here. All right, we got Odafe Owe, Greg Rousseau, Darius Slayton, Jacoby Myers, Cameron Brate, Myles Garrett, Justin Simmons, Mike Williams, Elvin Bethea, Kyler Murray, Travis Etienne, Brandon Ayuk, Eli Mitchell on the franchise futures, San Fran, that is Ox. Then you got Alante Taylor going out to Joe Barone, and Velus Jones Jr. going out to Chicago and Harlan. All right, so the blister was a little bit of a dud. It's all right, it happens. That happens. I gotta look up these guys like Hickman, Ezian, Forbes, see if they're still playing and whose team they're on. Logan Bonner, I think that name's pretty much shot. I don't think he's still doing much, but you never know. Alright, let's get the bench set up here. Alright. Where to next? Let's go to the Select 2023 hanger. Boom. Empty box. All right. Gabe Davis going to lead us off. Jahmyr Gibbs going out to Detroit. Rock City, Joe Lurch. That's a nice one. Jair Brown going out to Ox on the Niners. My homies always gets a sleeve. That's Travis Hammonds. You got Paris Johnson going out to the Cardinals. Brandon Kinn. Cam Smith to Miami. Strickler. Roshan Johnson going out to the Bears and Harlan. Tyjae Spears going out to Tennessee on the die cut. Jeff Kalaji's. That is the black and yellow die cut. Nice one there for the rookie running back. You got Dak Prescott on the club level. That's a nice one. Going out to Dallas. Stanton Griggs. And a silver. CeeDee Lamb. That's a nice pair. We'll take that. Very nice. And then you got James Cook also on the silver. Going out to Buffalo and Big Cat. Zach Charbonnet coming out on a select certified. That's going to be Mateo. CJ Stroud on the turbocharged rookie. Going out to Mike Buchholz. Nice rookie there. Jalen Carter coming out for the Eagles. Nicky Black. Then you got Raheem Mostert on the numbers for Strickler. Jackson Smith and Jigba. That's a big one for Seattle and Mateo. Heck yeah. best receiver in football right now. Foye Olukun on the concourse. Then you got Quentin Johnson, who's had a great year this year. Going out to Tim Jones. Very nice. Xavier Hutchinson going out to Houston. Michael Buchholz as well. And then T. Higgins on the concourse base. Not bad. We'll take that. Big Cat, what up? What up? What up? So Tajay on the die cut plus JSN. Not bad. Not bad at all for Seattle. Mateo. LFG. Nice couple of die cuts for the Cowgirls with Dak and CeeDee. Gabe Davis, that's a base. Get these guys out of the way. Okay. We got Xavier Hutchinson, QJ. Little JSN. CJ Stroud getting up there. Jahmyr Gibbs. Boom. All right. Yeah, no worries, Big Cat. I know you usually float back to the beginning and then catch up with us eventually. All right. Put K9 up there as well. Cardinals. Dolphins. Saints. Bengals. Good. Okay. Bench is good. We are set. Where are we going next? Where are we going next? Let's go to Chronicles. Do a little 2022 Chronic. Flashing back. These always are loaded with rookies, so makes it fun. Empty box. Kenny Pickett right on top. Jake DeLong. Maybe Pickett has a resurgence. We never know. Possible. I know he was with the Eagles for a little while, backing up Hurts. But I don't think he's there anymore. All right. Here we go, B3. Good luck. So we got David Ojabo going out to the Ravens, Joe Desky. Rashad White going out to Tampa, Robert Avisha, he's still running. You got Desmond Ritter on the photogenic going out to Atlanta, Brian Graves. Brock Purdy coming out on the rookie for Ox, very nice. You got Calvin Austin going out to the Steelers, he's still relevant, that's Jake DeLong. TJ Watt on the pink going out to Houston. Michael Buchholz. Wan'Dale Robinson. Very nice for the Giants. Goody goody. This kid is a beast. Beast. Love me some Wan'Dale. You can tell just by that. Right there. Gold vinyl. Number to 10. Wan'Dale. PSA 10 rookie. Beauty. Love me some Wan'Dale. What up? Forbes is Rams. There you go. Big Cat does the homework for me. Jordan Davis going out to Nicky Black on the rook. Then you got Derek Stingley Jr. That's a nice rookie there for Michael Buchholz. Tyler Algier, still relevant, but with the... maybe he's still with the Falcons. I think he is, actually. Brian Graves on the photogenic. That's a nice one. Drake London, Brian Graves on the rookie. Very nice. Trey McBride on the pink Panini parallel. McBreezy going out to Brandon Kinn. He's one of the top tight ends in football right now. You got Seawat going out to Green Bay. That is Nick Sirianni on his team. The Flux Optichrome Seawat rookie. Very nice. Jalen Petre going out to Houston. Michael Buchholz. He flashed early. Zamir White, kind of a bust. That's Jamie O'Hara on the, what is that one? I forget what that one's called. Gridiron Kings, maybe? I don't know. Can't remember. Zamir White. You got Jalen Hurts on the Panini base. Malcolm Rodriguez going out to Detroit. Joe Lurch. Nice photogenic there. He's still a starter. George Pickens killing it for Dallas right now. That one going out to Pittsburgh. Jake DeLong. That's a nice one. Kayvon Thibodeau going out to Goody Goody on the pink variation. That's a nice one. You got Rodgers on the photogenic going out to Sirianni. My sleeves are coming down. And then you got Stephon Diggs on the magnitude. That is Big Cat Bradford. Nice one there. Zamir White back again on a Panini for Jamie O'Hara. Damian Pierce on a rookie going out to Houston. Michael Buchholz, he kind of busted out. Tua on the base chronic. Josh Allen on a photogenic. Jay Jetta on a chronic. Pink chronic going to be Kyler Murray. Then you got Quay Walker going out to Nick Sirianni on the momentum acetate. Aiden Hutchinson on the rookie going out to Detroit. Joe Lurch. You got Breece Hall going out to the Jets. Storm Martin on a Panini rookie. Then you got Najee Harris on a base chronic. George Kittle on a photogenic. K9 pink Panini parallel going out to Seattle and Mateo. Nice one there. Damian Pierce is our Prism black. That's unfortunate. Houston, Michael Buchholz, he kind of busted out. George Pickens, another nice acetate clear vision for Jacob DeLong. Like I said, he's killing it this year. Jake DeLong also on the Pickett. Then you got Sauce going out to Storm on the Luminance. Very nice. Photogenic Jay Jetta. Michael Pittman Jr. on the base. Ma Homies on a photogenic. Very nice. That one going out to KC, Nick Hammonds. You got Justin Fields on the pink photogenic. And then Kenny Pickett on the magnitude. Going out to Pittsburgh and Jake DeLong. Gotta sleeve that up. Figure we get Chronicles out of the way because it takes a while to sleeve. Little K9 pink. That's a nice one. Seattle's having a nice start. Jets picking up both Brees and Sauce. Not bad. Not bad. We got Hutch. Quay Walker. Another Pickens. I remember pulling this card a bunch back in 2022. It's like an iconic picture. He's coming out through the tunnel with the smoke behind him. Really cool. Really cool artwork on that one. Damn, these podium teams got off to a quick start. They all got a stack of at least 3 to 5 cards. That's a nice one. Pink McBride. Dude's balling right now. Drake London. That's a nice one. Little Stingley. Gotta get Brock Purdy up on a podium. And then Bucky. Friggin' Zamir White. I'm going to sleeve up the Photogenics just because a lot of people like those cards. I'm a big fan. Alright, get these out of the way. These out of the way. Boom. Alright, get those back there. What did I do with the Prism Black? Oh, there it is. Good. All right, let's get organized real quick. Boom. All right, good. Good. Where to next? Let's do the Leaf Blaster and see what autos we get. We'll break a couple autos out, get some hits on the board. Alright, so if I remember this correctly, there's like a deck of cards in here. Yeah, so this is like a 50 card deck. And there's everybody's in here. You got T-Law, empty box. T-Law, Justin Fields, Zach Wilson, Trey Lance, Trask, Mac Jones, Book, Mond, Ellinger, Buccelli, Newman, Costello, Najee, ATN, Sermon, Chuba, Kylan Hill, Asim Rose, Chris Evans, Javian Hawkins, Kenneth Gainwell, Boyd, Carter, Pitts, Vaughns, Devonta Smith, Amon Ra, Waddle, Nico Collins, Sage Surratt, Jamar Chase, Rogers, Bateman, T. Marsh, Stevenson, Kadarius Phony, Osborne, PS2, Greg Rousseau. Then you got T. Marsh, Jamar Chase, Devonta Smith, Trey Sermon, Travis Etienne, Najee, Mac Jones, Kyle Trask, Zach Wilson, Justin Fields, T-Law. So what I'm going to do is sleeve all of these up later aside from the top quarterbacks. But just wanted to make sure you guys saw there's a whole deck. So you got basically the whole set. Empty players box. And then in here still is 2 autos. So we'll pull those out in just a second. Mac Jones, that's going out to the Niners. He played pretty well for them. I'm going to double bubble that. So San Fran and Ox getting a little Mac Jones bubble. I don't know where Wilson is nowadays. Big Cat can probably tell me. I think Trey Lance is still with the Cowboys, maybe, or he's out of the league. T-Law, that's the Jags. Wayne Maury getting a little double bubble of Trevor Lawrence on the rookies. Jets getting the Justin Fields double bubble. That's going to be Storm. Where's Zach Wilson at now, Big Cat? And where's Trey Lance at? So, yeah, we'll get those out of the way for now. Alright, who are our autos? Okay, let's go this way. Empty box. Alright, I'm going to look this first guy up because I can see him. Mr. Larissa just snagging the Niners in break 437. Thank you, brother. Appreciate that. Still got like 15, maybe 14 teams left in break 437. It's a Donruss Mega and Blaster / Mosaic / absolute super short print chase. So if you're looking for kabooms, downtowns, stained glass, honeycombs, Genesis, micro mosaic, it'll be a great break. Nice mix, so I'm excited for that one. Break 437. Just throwing a plug out there. Now, let me look this this guy up. Who is this guy playing for now? Says he is currently on the New York Jets. So the first hit going out to the Jets and Storm Martin. First auto. It is Brandon Smith. Currently on the Jets. So nice little blue ink auto there. Brandon Smith going out to the Jets and Storm Martin. Next one out. I gotta see where this guy's playing. Or if he's still playing. He is a linebacker for the Arizona Cardinals. So this one going out to Brandon Kinn. Baron Browning, linebacker for the Arizona Cardinals on the auto. So nice hit for Brandon Kinn and Storm Martin. Let me get a pencil so I can write down. There we go. So this one is the Cardinals. So Zona. Just so I know who they're going to. And this one is the Jets. Boom. All right, so Jets, Storm Martin getting an auto. And also Jeff Kalaji's on Arizona. Got enough room for probably 3 more podiums on the back line. Perfect. Beautiful. All right. Good stuff, B3. Couple of autos out. We'll take that. These are also the Cardinals. And these are also the Jets. So let's get those guys up there. Perfect. Let's go to Select Blaster from 2022. So this is the Brock Purdy year. I don't remember if Brock Purdy was in Select or not, though. I don't know if he was. I think he was, actually. Empty box. Pretty sure he was in Select. We do got a patch, so at least we got a hit. That's good. Got a hit in this one. Seeing some die cuts. Very nice. Alright, here we go. Good luck, B3. Good luck. First one out is a Mr. Cam Taylor Britt going out to the Bengals. Mike Haralambis on a concourse rookie. Trevor Penning going out to Joe Barone on the Saints on a concourse rookie. Then we got Justin Jefferson on the red and blue premier level die cut going out to the Vikings. Matty V, nice one. Cooper Kupp on the base. Donovan Wilson on a base. Jonathan Taylor on a base. Then you got Garrett Wilson on the select certified going out to Storm Martin on the Jets. Nice one there. Little select certified Garrett Wilson. Laviska Shenault Jr. on the base. K9 coming back out for Seattle. Mateo on the rookie. Kenneth Walker III. You got Justin Fields on a base. Die cut Jake Ferguson, tight end for the Cowgirls. This dude is doing very well. That is the red and blue die cut. Cowgirls and Stanton Griggs. That's a nice one. Saquon Barkley on the base. Then you got Daniel Bellinger going out to Goody Goody on a concourse base rookie. T-Law on the base. C-Watt, Christian Watson on a futures going out to Nick Sirianni. Nice rookie there. Cade Otton, who's been a great tight end for the Bucks, on the die cut silver going out to Tampa, and Robert Avisha. Nice one there. Kyer Elam going out to Buffalo. That is Big Cat Bradford. You got Quay Walker going out to Green Bay. Nick Sirianni. Snoop Connor, he was a bust. On the red and blue die cut. Jags, Wayne Maury. I don't know where Snoop is now. I'm pretty sure he's busted out. Deron Bland, Cowgirls. He had a great rookie year. That is Stanton Griggs as well. Then you got Justin Herbert holding back our hit. Let's bring the back to the front. You got Captain Kirk on a turbocharged going out to the Jags. That's Wayne Maury. Nice insert there. Tua on the base. Club. Then Justin Herbert holding back. Aiden Hutchinson on the draft selections. Round 1, pick 2. Detroit, Rock City, Joe Lurch. That's a nice rookie to pick up in the freebie. Heck yeah. We will take that. Draft selections, Aiden Hutchinson. Hutchie. Bang. Joe Lurch. Taking it down. Nice Ferguson. That's a nice hit, Stanton. He's a top 5 fantasy tight end most weeks. Let's get the base out of there. Get these out of there. Seahawks off to a good start. All right. Boom. Okay. Good. Let's reload our supplies, though, because I'm getting low on top loaders. Let's throw another stack up there. All right, we're going to do the next select, too. Why not? Let's do them back to back. This is 2021, so this is Trevor Lawrence and Mac Jones, Justin Fields, Zach Wilson, that class. Man, I got little sleep. I'm starting to yawn. That's no good. No bueno. Come on, baby. We need a big hit. Get some excitement. Let's go. Let's go. Alright, here we go. Good luck, B3. Jay Jetta. First one out to lead us off. Jacob Harris going out to the Rams. That is Adam Light. Then you got Calvin Ridley on a numbers for the Falcons. That is Gravedigger. T-Law coming out on a premier level, too. Nice one there. Wayne Maury with the T-Law rookie. We will take that. Sammy D. You got Davis Mills, who looked good. Has looked good. As he's going to be a great backup. Like, Davis Mills looked great when he had to fill in for CJ. Michael Buchholz. Nice one there. Lamar Jackson is your die cut. Yellow and green concourse. That is Giuseppe Deschi. Then you got Corey Davis on a club. Aziz Ojolari going out to Goody Goody. Slim Reaper, Devonta Smith on a concourse. Nice one there for Nikki Black. You got Hidden Talents. Jeff Saturday going out to the Colts and Corey. J.C. Horn coming out on a premier level for Carolina. Matt Leo Graham, that's a nice one. Great defender. Zeke. Antonio Gibson. Rogers is your turbocharged going out to Nick Sirianni. Then we got a DJ Chark on a silver die cut concourse. Wayne Maury. Zach Davidson going out to the Vikings and Minnesota. Matty V on a rook. Then you got Najee Harris coming out for the Steelers. Jake DeLong. The Schwarzenegger. Anthony Schwartz is the die cut. Brownies. Mr. Larissa. Not the one we wanted. Green and yellow. Nice die cut. Wrong player. Jalen Hurts on the premier level. Then you got Kenny G. He's looking great for the Steelers now. That's Philly and Nikki Black as well. Then you got Tony G. Davis Mills on the die cut. That's a nice one. We'll take that. And then Michael Carter. Mills going out to Michael Buchholz. Michael Carter going out to the Jets. And Storm Martin. Man, some of these names I forgot about. We used to see them all the time. DJ Chark, Schwarzenegger. Alright, those can go there. Gotta love you some Davis Mills. He has filled in admirably, like a good backup. Keeps him relevant. He'll go about 500. He'll win some. He'll lose some. But all around, like a decent little quarterback who makes good decisions more often than not. He's a good backup. Nice T-Law rookie there for Wayne Mowry. Premier level. I know Najee's not with the Steelers anymore, but still playing. All right. All right, we are good. Let's go for the Gems of the Game box. Just because I want to get the slab out. I want to find out who the slab is. One pack is usually in the front. Come on. There we go. Sage 2023. Then you got the rest of the packs. Let's see who our slab is. Kaiir Elam. Empty box on a BCCG 10. Going out to Big Cat Bradford on the Bills. Buffalo Bills. Kaiir Elam. BCCG 10. There you go, Big Cat. You are on the board. Alright, we're going to go 23 Sage, 22 Sage, couple of Absolute, 23 Sage. Okay, so we're going to go 22 first, since we only have one pack. You got Kenny Pickett, Cameron Goody, Mark Emerson, Devin Tompkins, Jalen Tolbert. Not much to say there. All right. Jaden Reed, Packers. Jordan Addison, Vikings. Xavier Hutchinson, I think he's still with Houston. Kendre Miller, I think he's still with the Saints. Devon Achane on a peak performance red. That's nasty. I've never seen anything like that. Miami. Jack Strickler. That's got to be some kind of a rarer card, man. I've never seen that before, ever. Beautiful card. Kind of reminds me of like the Precious Metal Gems. Really cool card. Drew Sanders. Zach Charbonnet going out to Seattle. So that's Mateo. Jordan Addison going out to the Vikings. Matty V and Jake Hayner to the Saints. Joe Barone. Pretty cool. Miami got to get a podium now. That's nasty. Beautiful card. Strickler, I don't know what this is, but I want to look more into it. It's gorgeous. Anyone who's a Texas A&M fan, too, would love it. I think that's where he went to school, right? Nice looking card. I don't know if it's anything crazy, but it's a beautiful card. Last Sage pack. This is also 2023. Mitchell Tinsley. Henry Tuatuato. I know he's still playing. Shane Lee. Hendon Hooker. Rocky Lombardi. I think Tua. I think it's Tua, and I think he's playing for the Patriots. I think. Tua is how they pronounced it. Okay. This is awesome. So you got a green and a black next level for Hayner. So we'll double that up for Joe Barone. Boom. Addison, Reed, Kendre Miller, Toa. Cougar Hunter. The Cougar Hunter. Wilson. Good old Milfson. Alright, here we go. Let me organize these real quick. Chan. Okay. We got a couple of absolute packs. Let's rip these down. Okay. We got a kid card on the back. We can get rid of that. Here we go. K9 leads it off. Travis Kelce, Jonathan Taylor, Tua, Olave, Pete Skoronski going out to Tennessee on the rookie. That is going to be Jeff Kalaji's. Then you've got Jacorian Bennett on the Raiders, Jamie O'Hara. And then DJ Moore on the Stargazing going out to Chi-Town, Harlan Benner. We do have a kid card. Matty Stafford, K9, Travis Kelce, Jonathan Taylor, Tua, Jartavis Martin going out to Washington, Benny Lamp. Then you got Will Levis on the rookie for Tennessee and Jeff Kalaji's. And then a draft diamonds, Debo Samuel, pick 36 in the 2019 draft. Okay. All right. Let's go to the Burrow tin. So the tin itself is going to go to Mike Haralambis. He is on the Bengals, so he gets the Burrow Color Blast tin. These tins, beautiful. I like collecting them for like the players I like, because I mean, beautiful looking tins. The artwork on it. All right, let go of it. Let go. The artwork on it is crazy. Very, very nice. Little spongy pad. Empty. Tin will go to Mike Haralampus. You got your 4 packs right there. Let me write up a little sticker for it. I'll make sure to put the Burrow rookie autograph, Mike, in the Burrow tin for extra protection. Got you. I got you. All right. Select 22 draft picks, Optic 2021, Prism 2022, Optic 2022. Let's start with the select. My homies, back from the Texas Tech days. Very nice. KC, Travis Hammonds. You got Scary Terry, Trey Lance, Terry Bradshaw on the laser. Very nice. And then Aiden Hutchinson for Detroit. So Joe Lurch getting the Hutchie. And then Terry Bradshaw on the laser. Nice one there for the Steelers. Pretty cool looking card for Jake DeLong. Big Hutch showing up for Detroit. All right, Prism 22. We got Captain Kirk, King Henry, Amon Ra, Brilliance, Travis Kelce. Busted on that one. That was not the way it was supposed to go down. All right, Optic 22. You got Juju, CeeDee Lamb, Sean Alexander, Kayvon Thibodeau on the rated, going out to the G-Men. Goody, goody. Kayvon, he's doing pretty well this year. He's finally starting to put it together. I'm happy for him. All right, last one. Optic from 2021. Jonnu Smith, Zeke, Chad Ochocinco, Larry Roundtree the third on the Star Parallel rated rookie. Man, that could have been a better one. Tim Jones on the round tripper. All right, need some more top loaders. And we go to Prism 2023. Excuse me, 2024. Last box before the hobby. We're going to make really good time on this, which is good. It means I can actually get a little bit of sleep tonight. Donruss. Or, Prism. Donruss. Prism. Not Donruss. Ooh, love the shine coming out of that. Forgot they had the green pulsars in these beautiful cards. We got a big fatty, so that's probably a patch. Send that down bottom. And there we go. All right, B3, good luck on the 2024 spots. Let's hope for a big one here. Shake and Bake. Montez Sweat. Kurt Warner. Josh Downs. Stephon Diggs, first green pulsar out. That is Michael Buchholz. Then you got Jermaine Burton for Mike Haralambis. Blake Corum, who's starting to split carries with Kyron. That one going to Adam Light. That's a nice one. You got Warren Moon, Marlon Humphrey, Raheem Mostert, Mark Brunell, Braden Fisk on the green pulsar. That's Adam Light as well. Nice hit. Quinyon Mitchell going out to Philly. Nicky Black, Rome Odunze on the prismatic going out to Harlan. You got Steve Young, Tony Dorsett, Miles Sanders, Bo Nix Silver. Wow, that is a freaking monster for Travis Clavin. Break paid for. Not that you have to pay for this one, but you know what I mean. This is a monster. Bo Nix Prism Silver Rookie. Bang. That is going right to the top spot. On a freebie, baby. On the freebie. Gotta love it. Travis Clavin. He's been hot recently anyway, but that just adds to it. Nice freaking hit, Travis. Congrats. Kate Otten, Green Pulsar. That one going to Tampa. Robert Avisha. Jalen McMillan. Nice one there for Tampa as well on the rookie. Tyler Newbin for Goody Goody. You got Darius Slayton, Kate Otten, Amon Ra, Culpepper. Deshaun Watson on the green pulsar for Cleveland, Mr. Larissa. You got Joe Alt, one of the best tackles in the league, going out to Tim Jones. Braylon Allen going out to Storm Martin. Then you got Joe Horn, Jair, Kellen Winslow. Oh, man. Kellen Winslow, Daniel Carlson on the silver, and bang, Caleb Williams. Green Pulsar, Harlan. Bang. Trey Benson going out to Brandon Kinn. That's a nice one. You got Josh Jacobs on the fireworks for Nick Sirianni. Chris Johnson, CJ 2K. You got Najee, Amari Cooper, Willie Gay Jr. on the silver. Spencer Rattler going out to Joe Barone. He didn't have a terrible completion percentage. He looked great. He just couldn't get the ball down the field. But I don't think he's done. I don't think Rattler... We haven't heard the last of Rattler. Nice hit, Joe Barone. Then you got Dallas Turner and Latu Latu. Latu going out to Corey. Turner going out to Matty V. What a mega. Holy cow. Talk about hitting a hot box right before the hobby. Bang, bang, B3. Bang, bang. Heck yeah. What a couple to hit. Congrats, B3. Congrats. Big congrats to Travis Clavin on that. And Harlan Benner. Jesus. All right, B3. That was our last box besides the hobby. So next box going to be the score hobby. Going to guarantee 4 autos, bunch of numbered cards. There are some ultra rares or super short prints we can hit. So excited for that one, especially after that mega just gave us a little boost at the end. We needed a quick pick-me-up, and slamming home a Bo Nix Prism Silver rookie and a Caleb Green Pulsar, that'll do it. That'll pick you up if you need one. Heck yeah. Heck yeah. Very excited. Now let's get these out of the way. Alright, almost done, B3. Almost done. Boom. Alright, bench is good. Everything's put away. Oop. Almost took down Caleb entirely. But we're good. Save. 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 Come on, Bo. There we go. All right. Let's get to the hobby. Man, I need a drink. Mouth is super dry. Dented hobby box too, no less. You know what they say, 60% of the time they hit every single time. And you got those good old dented boxes. You can see this one took a shot. Empty box. Empty box. Alright, we're going to rip this down, and then I'm going to go grab a drink, because I don't know if I'm going to be able to talk the rest of the way through this break without getting a drink. And the one that I have is just about gone. Alright. I forgot I had that one, but it's just about empty. Alright, we're going to rip this down. And then we're going to let it marinate for just a couple minutes while I grab a fresh seltzer. 4 autos coming out of this. 4 autos. It's my first time opening Score hobby this year. I love that the pro logos are all on the card, the rookie card. That's awesome. Makes life so much easier than Score used to be. Last pack. There it is. There's the stack right there. Good luck, B3. Good luck. We're going to let that marinate for just a couple minutes while I run and grab a fresh seltzer. That is the last box of the evening. Top two hits are right behind it. Bo Nix Silver Prism so far for Travis Clavin. Caleb Williams Green Pulsar for Harlan. Few other really nice hits. We've been doing well, but the Bo Nix was the big jolt we needed. Now we just need to let this sucker marinate for a minute and find 4 more solid autos for 4 more guys. That's the plan anyway. All right, B3. I'm going to go grab a fresh seltzer, and I will be right back. Get this stuff out of the way, too, while I'm at it, so I don't have to do it later. All right, perfect. We'll be right back, P3. right, B3. We let her marinate just a little bit. It is time for our hobby box. Why do I feel like something's sticking me in the arm? Thought I needed to charge that, but I don't. All right, here we go, B3. Good luck. Good luck. Benjamin Morrison, first rookie out for Tampa. Jackson Dart going out to Giants. Goody, goody. Irsay going out to the Houston Texans. Michael Buchholz. Caden Prather to the Bills. That is Big Cat. Ty Felton to Minnesota. And Matty V. Bang! First auto out. 2 of 20. Parker Washington, who's having a hell of a season. Great hit for the Jags. Wayne Mowry. Holy cow. Look at that. 2 out of 20. Red. Parker Washington, the rookie. Bang. Nice hit. Wayne Mowry having himself a day on the Jags. All right. These are backwards, so we'll flip them. We got King Henry on the franchise. Emeka Egbuka on the emerged rookie for Tampa. Robert Avisha, that's a nice one. Matt Stafford, the franchise. Darnell Mooney on a scorecard. Then you got Riley Moss on the base. Dontavian Wicks, Singletary, Jordan Brooks, Josh Allen, Devon Achane, Jared Verse, Darren Woodson, Keon Coleman, and Cooper DeJean. All base. Nice Egbuka for Tampa. Tampa needed a little pick-me-up. And then, of course, you got Jackson Dart. Got to throw the Darty party up there. All right, next pack. We got Tumalawalo. I don't know how to say that. Corey, Colts. Nick Scourton going out to the Carolina Panthers. Matt Leo Grand. You got Elijah Badger for the Chiefs. Travis Hammonds. Will Johnson going out to Brandon Kinn on the Cardinals. And Dylan Sampson to the Brownies. Cleveland. Mr. Larissa. Zion Branch. Next era. I'm assuming that's the NIL. So Zion Branch, that's going to have to get randomed. That is an NIL hit, and we do not have an NIL spot in the random. So that's going to have to get randomed off. Zion Branch, next era. So that'll be randomed at the end as an NIL hit. All right. Then you got Tim Brown on the Men of Canton going out to the Raiders. Jamie O'Hara. The franchise Josh Allen to Big Cat. Elijah Arroyo on the scorecard rookie for Seattle. Mateo, nice one there. And then you got Chuba Hubbard, Ken Houston, Rico Dowdle, Justin Fields, Marlon Humphrey, Maserati Marv, Garrett Wilson, William Andrews, Joe Mixon, Parker Washington, and Dalton Kincaid. All base. What up, Rosas? What up? Back in the house. Doing good so far, man. We're doing good so far. All right. Borealis. He's the kicker for the Patriots. That's B3. Luther Burden going out to the Bears. Chi-Town, Harlan Benner. Travion Henderson going out to B3. You got Josh Cornerly going out to Washington. That is going to be Benny Lamp. Trey Harris for the Chargers. Tim Jones. Then we've got Tyler Warren on the draft board, I'm assuming. Colts. Corey Markle, nice one there. Michael Penix on the emerged, going out to the Falcons. Brian Graves. Mr. Scataboo on the scorecard rookie going out to the Giants and Goody Goody. Then you got J.J. McCarthy, Sims, Jimmy Smith, Xavier Legette, George Pickens, Alvin Kamara, Demario Douglas, Jalen Tolbert, Kyler Murray, Malachi Corley, Kyron Williams, and Tyrann Mathieu, the Honey Badger. Got to get Scat up on the podium. Let's get these guys out of the way. These guys out of the way. Can't get my chair to move up. There we go. All right. Dylan Gabriel going out to Cleveland, Mr. Larissa. Ollie Gordon to Miami. That is Jack Strickler. Trevor Etienne to Carolina, and Matt Leo Grand, Trey Amos to Benny Lamp on Washington. Tez Johnson going out to Tampa, Robert Avisha. Hot rookies, Isaiah Bond. That's the Raiders. Jamie O'Hara. Omarion Hampton on the draft board going out to the Chargers. Tim Jones. Then you got T.O. on the Men of Canton going out to San Fran and Ox. DJ Moore on the scorecard. Chi-Town Harlan. You got Pacheco, Kobe Bryant, Grady Jarrett, Turpin, Jackson Smith and Jigba, Valdez Scantling, Stafford, Gino, Thielen, Altoon, Jalen Polk. That was a good stack of rookies in that one. The Bucks, Tez, Trevor Etienne, Ollie Gordon, Dylan Gabriel. All right, here we go. Pack number 5. So we're getting back close to maybe another auto. We got Kenneth Grant for Miami. That is Jack Strickler. Quinn Ewers for Strickler. Tetaroa McMillan going out to Matt Leo Grand. You got Torrey Horton going out to Seattle and Mateo. Gunnar Helm to Tennessee. Jeff Kalages. You've got Amon-Ra St. Brown, numbered 16 out of 20 on the red zone. 2 red zone autos numbered to 20. Parker Washington and Amon-Ra St. Brown. What a box. Joe Lurch, that's a big time hit. Heck yeah. Joe, you said your luck was fading. I think it's coming back. I think it's coming back, kid. You are heating up. Heck yeah. All right, we got Cam Ward sitting right on top. Let's see what that is. The franchise, Josh Jacobs to Sirianni. Cam Ward emerged, going out to Tennessee. Jeff Kalages. George Kittle on a scorecard for Ox. Then you got Tony Pollard, Bo Nix, Sanistril, Michael Penix, Munoz, Montgomery, Sherwood, McLaughlin, Hooker, Bledsoe, and Jonathan Stewart. Let me get myself in order real quick. I think we can get the Bucks up on a podium. They've definitely earned one. Alright, where else can I go here? Let's go there, there. Good. Alright. We are back in order. Let's get the Bucks up on a podium with their stack. Alright. Here we go. We got Andrew Makuba, Eagles. Nicky Black. Jalen Noel going out to Houston, Michael Buchholz. Riley Leonard to the Colts. That is Corey. Elijah Arroyo going out to Seattle and Mateo. Siobhan Ravel going out to the Cowgirls and Stanton. And then we got two upside down here. Quinn Ewers, Red Hot Rookies going out to Miami. That is Jack Strickler. Ozzie Newsome, Men of Canton, going out to the Brownies. Mr. Larissa. You've got a gold Jatavian Sanders for Carolina and Matt Leo Grand, numbered 11 out of 50. Nice hit there for Matt. Grant Calcaterra, Keenan Allen, Rashad Bateman, Kellen Winslow, Jaden Daniels, CeeDee Lamb, Chris Boswell, Tank Bigsby, Saquon, Dak Prescott, Jacoby Myers, and Jamar Chase. So Carolina getting the podium. With the gold Jatavian Sanders, tight end rookie from 2024. So that's second year gold, 11 out of 50. What up, Gravedigger? What's happening in on Atlanta? Oh, you're gonna... Don't look at the Lions hits for this, Gravy. Don't do it. Don't do it. Just avert your eyes. Silver Bonix Prism back there is pretty nice, though. A lot of nice cards coming out on this quarterly free break. A lot of nice ones. All right, what else we got? We still got one auto lurking somewhere. Floating around down there. All right. Donovan Jackson, Minnesota. Matty V. Josh Simmons going out to KC. Travis Hammonds. Jake Bringingstool going to Travis Hammonds. Abdul Carter, Mr. Suspended for the Giants. Goody goody. You got Kyle Williams going out to the Patriots in B3. Jonathan Taylor, the franchise, going out to the Colts. You got Dylan Gabriel on a draft board going out to Cleveland, Mr. Larissa. Bryce Young, the franchise, going out to Carolina, and Matt Leo Grand. Beautiful blue or purple. That's a color match. Holy cow. Ty Felton, 22 out of 35. Minnesota, Matty V. Very nice. Then you got Joe Cribbs, Jeffrey Simmons, Cooper Kupp, Alex Highsmith, Debo, Njoku, Goff, McMillan, Brock Bowers, Eli Manning, and Roshan Johnson. Very nice Vikings hit. Getting Matty V on the board. Still got one auto lurking. Get a few more top loaders up here. Boom. Yeah, yikes. It's a really nice Amon-Ra St. Brown auto. Just to, give you a warning shot. All right, here we go. Matthew Golden, Nick Sirianni on the Rook. James Pierce going out to the Gravedigger. Antwain Wells Jr. for Goody Goody on the Giants. Jalen Royals going out to Travis Hammonds on the Chiefs. RJ Harvey to Denver, Travis Clavin. It ends up being Nick Scourton going out to Carolina. Matt Leo Grand. Nice hit there for the first round pick linebacker. Heck yeah. Randy Gradishaw going out to the Broncos. Travis Clavin on the Men of Canton. You got the franchise JD5 going out to Benny. Scorecard Dalton Hilliard going out to Joe Barone. Then you got Xavier McKinney, Isaiah Likely, Ramondre Stevenson, Trent Dilfer, Warren Moon, Puka, T. Higgins, A.J. Brown, Ozzie Newsome, Dalton Hilliard, and Darnell Mooney. Just getting the bench to stay in order, so bear with me for a second. A few Dolphins hits, we'll throw them back there. Boom. We are good. Got to be one more good hit lurking in here. I can feel it. One more decent hit. We're going to do it all in one shot, though. Kyle Monangai, Bears. He's looked great recently. Nice hit for Harlan. Jahdae Barron going out to Denver, Travis Clavin. Colson Loveland for Chicago and Harlan. Kyle McCord going out to the Eagles, Philly, Nicky Black. Shador Sanders coming out for Cleveland, Mr. Larissa. Then you got Michael Penix on the franchise, Amika Egbuka on the Red Hot Rookies. Nice one there for Tampa. And Robert Avisha. Tetaroa McMillan coming out also for Matt Leo Grand on the draft board. Then you got Jervon Dexter on the scoreboard. Insert going out to the Bears and Harlan. You got Isaac Garendo, Peyton Wilson, Trey Tucker, Joey B, Madison, Buckner, Stingley, Vince Young, Buda Baker, Nick Chubb, and Zacchaeus. Ashton Genty coming out for the Raiders, Jamie O'Hara. Jack Sawyer coming out for Pittsburgh, Jake DeLong. You got Will Campbell going out to B3 on the Patriots. Cam Williams to the Eagles, Nicky Black. Mason Taylor is Storm Martin. Then you got Malik Neighbors, the franchise, going out to Goody Goody. JD5 on the Emerged for Benny Lamp. You got Jaden Reed on the scorecard, going out to Green Bay, Nick Sirianni. Then you got Wicks, Singletary, Allstott, Olave, Love, Mostert, Hawkinson, Rashawn Gary, Aaron Jones, Aiden O'Connell, Dave Craig, and Tucker Kraft. So that ends it right there. But a hell of a break, B3. I think we knocked this freebie out the park. Can't wait to recap this one. This thing was very nice for a little customer appreciation free break. Very nice. Couple of big hits too. All right. Let's get our recap ready. And I got to pull up the random list. We're going to go 8 times for Danny Dimes for the NIL deal. Don't forget, B3, break 437 is up now. And like 15 hits, 15 teams left, maybe 16, something like that. But definitely go check that out if you have not done so already. It is a very nice little break. Kaboom Downtown and Micro Mosaic / Stained Glass Chase. So, nice one for sure. Let's get these in order real quick so that I can do the recap. Boom. All right, let's get this cleaned up just a bit so we can random off the NIL hit and then do the recap. I forgot we had to random that off. This is the NIL hit. Okay, let me figure out how I'm going to do this here. these out of the way. That's done. Get the garbage out of the way, make it easier to do the recap. These are all the base, those are all the hits. There we go. Alright. Let me get a randomizer up here. NFL team list, there it is. Select all, copy. Random.org. Paste. Okay, so here we go. For the NIL hit, there is our team list. From 1 being the Cardinals, all the way down to 32, which is Washington. There we go. So we're going to go 8 times for Danny Dimes. After eight randoms, the team that's in the 1 spot is going to win the Zion Branch Next Era NIL Auto. Good luck, B3. Good luck. So Houston up at the top. Gravy, have a good night, brother. I will see you soon, hopefully. After 2, we got the Jets. After 3, we got Cincinnati. After 4, Baltimore. After 5, Atlanta. After 6, Carolina. After 7, Cincinnati. So one more time, we're going to do it 8 times for Danny Dimes. Will tell us our winner. Good luck, B3. Who's at the top? It is the Chargers. Chargers and Tim Jones taking down the Zion Branch NIL hit. Very nice. Congrats to Tim Jones. So let's do this. LAC. Lack. We're going to leave them up on a podium now. Get the rest of the Chargers out here. There we go. All right, let's start working on the recap. So, top hit of the night, I would have to say, is the Amon-Ra St. Brown auto. Next, I'd have to say is the Bo Nix Prism Silver, followed by the Parker Washington 20 out of 20 auto. Then, gonna have to be Caleb. There's the recap, B3. There it is. All set, ready to go. Alright, here we go, B3. Let's run through it so you guys can see weather over here, B3. Rosas, it was snowing on Tuesday. No longer snowing now, but it's like 20 degrees, bro. It's just cold. Bone-chillingly cold. Alright, here we go. We're going to run through a quick recap just to give you guys a little rundown of what we got on the Q3 free break. Raiders, Jamie O'Hara getting Isaiah Bond on a hot rookies plus Ashton Genty. Mike Haralambis getting Jermaine Burton on a prism plus Chase Brown next level on the rookie. B3 getting Kyle Williams, Tua and Travion Henderson. Indy, Corey getting Latu and Tyler Warren, Fat Uncle Breaks. Then you got Cleveland, Mr. Larissa, picking up a Dylan Sampson, Dylan Gabriel, and Shador. Nick Sirianni on the Packers, getting Quay Walker on the acetate momentum, Jaden Reed on the rook, Matthew Golden, Christian Watson on a futures, and a flux Christian Watson rookie. Eagles, Nicky Black picking up the Quinyon Mitchell rookie out of Prism. Jordan Davis plus Jalen Carter on a futures rookie. You got Kenny G, now a Steeler, doing really well. And then the Slim Reapers, Devonta Smith. Nice hit there for Nicky Black. Falcons, Gravedigger. You got Tyler Algier on a photogenic rookie and Drake London on a Chronicles. Then you got Adam Light on the Braden Fisk Green Pulsar rookie plus Blake Corum on a Prism. Tampa, Robert Avisha getting Tez Johnson, Bo Nix's adopted brother. More on Bo Nix later. Rashad White coming out. Then you got Jalen McMillan on a Prism, Kate Otten on a die cut, Concourse at a Select. Then you got Amika Ibuka emerged and hot rookies. Not a bad night for Robert Avisha on Tampa. Jeff Kalaji's on Tennessee getting Will Levis, Gunnar Helm, Tajay on a black and yellow die-cut Concourse, then Cam Ward on the emerged. Joe Barone picking up a double bubble Jake Hayner, black and green. Kendre Miller on a rook, and then also Spencer Rattler on the Pulsar Premium jerseys. Nice hit there. Stanton Griggs on the Cowgirls getting Deron Bland, who had a great rookie year. And then Turd Ferguson, Jake Ferguson on the die-cut blue and red for the Cowgirls. Very nice. Goody on the G-Men getting Tyler Newbin on a Prism rookie. Belly, Daniel Bellinger, the tight end on a select. You got Abdul Carter, Mr. Suspension for sleeping in meetings. You also have Kayvon Thibodeau on a pink and an optic rated rookie. Cam Scattaboo on the scorecard rookie. Wandale Robinson, top 10 in receiving yards this season on an acetate momentum. And then Jackson Dart on the base score rookie. The Darty Party. All right, taking it down to the Bills for Big Cat. Pittsburgh, Jacob DeLong getting Kenny Pickett on a magnitude rookie. Jack Sawyer on the rook. Najee on the rook. Calvin Austin on a pink parallel rookie. George Pickens, who's killing it for Dallas, on a Chronicles rookie and a Clear Vision acetate. Nice Pickens there for Jacob DeLong. Texans, Houston, Michael Buchholz. You got Jalen Noel, Jalen Petre, Devin Stingley, all rookies. Xavier Hutchinson on a rook twice. Davis Mills on a rook and a die cut green and yellow premier level rookie. And then CJ Stroud on the turbo. Seattle, Mateo, LFG Rips getting Elijah Arroyo on a scorecard. Torrey Horton, Zach Charbonnet on two rookies. One's a select certified. K9 out of Illusions. K9 Pink Parallel Panini. K9 on a select concourse. Jackson Smith and Jigba on a club base rookie. Best receiver in football right now. Going to the Jags, Wayne Mowry. You got All-American Mac Jones doubled up with the base leaf Mac Jones. Brock Purdy on the Chronicles rook. Then you got the Finns, Miami Strickler, Ollie Gordon, Quinn Ewers on a hot rookies. Then you got Devon Achane on the green. Achane on the red peak performance. Kind of reminds me of Precious Metal Gems from the old NBA cards. Nasty looking card. And then Big Cat Bradford picking up the Kyer Elam BCCG 10 on the Prism rookie. All right. Taking it down to the Jets, Jets. Now we'll take it to the Chargers. All right, Vikings. This is Matty V getting Dallas Turner on a Prism Rook, Jordan Addison on a Rook twice, little double bubble, and then Ty Felton on the blue, 22 out of 35. Beautiful color match for the rookie. Very nice. Cardinals. This is Brandon Kinn picking up Trey Benson, Michael Wilson, Trey McBride on the pink parallel rookie, and then Baron Browning on the rookie auto for the linebacker. Storm Martin getting Mason Taylor. He's had a great rookie year. Justin Fields on the double bubble rookie. Braylon Allen on a Prism rookie. Sauce Gardner on the Luminance out of Chronicles. Breece Hall on the Panini out of Chronicles. You got Garrett Wilson on a select certified rook. And then Brandon Smith, wide receiver, on the rookie auto. Chargers. Tim Jones picking up Joe Alt on a Prism. Quentin Johnson, QJ on the select rookie. Omarion Hampton on the draft board. And then the NIL Next Era Zion Branch. We randomed it at the end. 6'2" with speed and instincts. He's a pass catcher. Zion Branch. Nice hit for Tim Jones. All right, what do we got next? Carolina. Matt Leo Grand getting J.C. Horn on a rook. Trevor Etienne rookie. Teteroa McMillan on the base and the draft board out of score. You got Jatavian Sanders on the gold, 11 out of 50. Nice hit there. And then Nick Scourton on the rookie auto, also going to Matt Leo Grand. Nice night for Matt on the Panthers. Bears, Harlan Benner. Colson Loveland on a rook. Luther Burden on a rook. You got Roshan Johnson out of select on the concourse. Kyle Monangai out of Rutgers, I believe, on the rookie. Then you got Romo Dunze on the Prismatic, and Caleb Williams on the Green Pulsar Rook. Break paid for, Harlan. Heck yeah. Jacksonville Jaguars. Did we not do the Jaguars for Wayne Mowry already? I feel like we went through the Jags. Did I have two different Jaguars stacks? That would be hilarious. Now I have to go look. Did we have two Jaguar stacks? We might have. Or maybe I was just thinking of something else. I'm going to check just to be sure, though. No, I must have just been going crazy. I must have just said Wayne's name previously and thought that we had two. Just going nuts, that's all. Alright, here we go. So Wayne Mowry on the Jaguars. Trevor Lawrence on the Leaf base and the All-American rookie. You got T-Law on a Premier level rookie. Parker Washington on the red zone auto, 2 out of 20. He's having a great year. Nice hit for Wayne Mowry. And then we get to the Broncos. Denver. This is Travis Clavin, RJ Harvey, and a Bo Nix Prism Silver rookie. Bang. Break paid for. Lions. Joe Lurch. You got Malcolm Rodriguez. Jahmyr Gibbs on a nice concourse rookie. Aiden Hutchinson came out a bunch. We got him on a premier level field level rookie out of select draft. Luminance out of Chronicles on a rook. The select draft selections swatch for the rookie, round 1, pick 2. And then Amon-Ra St. Brown on the red zone rookie, numbered 16 out of 20. Just 2 off the jersey number for Detroit. And Joe Lurch said his luck was running out, but I think your luck just picked right back up there, Joe. Whatever luck you ran out of for a moment, you just heated right back up with that 2 out of 20. Sheesh. Low numbered. Amon-Ra St. Brown. Holy cow. We will take that all day long. All right, B3. But on that note, it is late, and I gotta work tomorrow. So I'm gonna get my butt to bed. Oh, I see what I did there. Chargers. Boom. Alright, that can go there. That can go there. Actually, you know what? That can go there. Alright, we are good to go. Alright, B3. Customer appreciation break for the third quarter 2025 is now in the books. Just my way of saying thank you to guys, like I said in the beginning, for continuing to support the page so we can keep doing this. Just my way of kind of giving back and saying thank you for allowing me to do this for you guys for so many years. Really do love and appreciate you, and without you guys, it wouldn't be possible. Y'all should go get some sleep. I'm going to do the same, so I am not super tired at work tomorrow. And then I have the football banquet tomorrow night, so I got a lot to do in the next day and a half. B3, love you guys, appreciate you, have a great night, and I will see you soon.